Okay, here's the other little video of the cowl tag. Trying to do this with a flashlight here. There was no coating. When this car was assembled late December of 1968, they weren't coating the cars yet. You know, like for the Z28s and so on like that, there was no coating. They actually started at, my understanding is, in 69. The car was assembled in Norwood, Ohio. California had their own different type of coating, I guess. And then when I mentioned about a rally sport with the headlight hideaways, right there is the little pump for the headlight squirters. I don't have the squirters. They were stolen with the rest of the stuff. I will get them. Also too, if you look down here, I'll try and do this here. You can see where the little bit blurry. I'll try and get in a little closer. There's a little rubber grommet where you see a yellow and orange wire coming out, and the other ones to the left, purple, whatever that is. That was where the vacuum lines came off of the headlight switch in the car. And then, you know, to go out toward the canisters to activate the, you know, the headlights, you know, openers and stuff. And, yeah, so I wanted to show the cowl numbers. And I think I got it written down, whatever the car was, 5,629 off the assembly line, something like that. And yeah, so that's what the deal is. I got a different lens on this camera. I have to change the lenses in order to do, you know, close-ups. And but yeah, that's what wanted to show that tag. I don't know. Yeah, see, everything gets kind of blurry. So okay, I'm gonna have to change lenses here. Then I can go on with you know, some other information on the car. Okay, also another thing I wanted to bring attention, when this car was assembled late December of 68, which I did not know, they weren't putting Cowl induction hoods on these cars, because when I got this car, it had a flat hood. And you know, I mean, I love the Cowl induction hood, so I did have an original Cowl induction hood off of the other Z28, you know, factory GM hood. And then but there was an issue with that, because see, I had to take a set of which I have several hood hinges, and I had to modify a set of hinges, because when I had my accident, well, when I broke my neck, they used a lot of hardware, how do you say, to put me back together. So when I lean over a fender, like say I'm going to work on the carburetor, you know, I can't tilt my head back. So basically I'm trying to work on the carb by feel. That don't work well. But anyway, so I modified a set of hinges, and I actually got from Auto Metal Direct, when they were still producing them, an aluminum factory looking Cowl induction hood, same bracing underneath, everything like that. The hood actually weighs 23 pounds. So anytime that I have to, you know, work on the carb or do any kind of work on the engine, the way I modified the factory hood hinges, the hood can actually be taken off of the car, you know, and it's only 23 pounds. So this way I can lean way over the fender, and how would you say, kind of look down over the engine with whatever I got to do, and which it makes it much easier. But like I said, I will do some other, you know, a walk around on the car when the garage is a little cleaner, because like I said, wintertime, and I had to bring a lot of stuff in the garage, so it's limited my, you know, room on walking around the car. But as far as this engine, it is a D-stroke 327. I did take the, you know, all Z28s for 4-speed cars. Well, I can't do the 4-speed stuff anymore. I have the original transmission that was in this car, And then, but I put a Turbo 400 in the car, and then which I will show when I do a video of the interior of the car. It's got the factory console, all the gauges, everything works, including the clock. Um, but I left the clutch pedal in the car. You still have to push the clutch pedal to the floor to engage that little switch when you go to start it, because I did not want to take away from the original appearance of the car. But it is an automatic. I got a spring underneath the power booster to bring the pedal back up, clutch pedal back up into the natural ride height. And then, and also the shifter is a Hurst shifter. It resembles a 4-speed shifter, and I had to work with the mounting bracket to get that down to fit in the console. So, it resembles the 4-speed shifter, but there is an automatic in the car. And I've got a 3000 stall in it, which is plenty enough. And the car originally 12-bolt rear end, multi-leaf springs, disc brakes on the front, all of that. So my understanding, that's how you found out that the car was an RSZ28, by the package that was on it. Disc brakes, multi-leafs, 12-bolt, and, so on. So, okay. It's another one. Like I said, I will do more on the walk around of the car when I get some more room here in the garage. Because the doors have to come off the car, in order for me to do the body work on them. And then also the painting, because all the parts I'm painting separately, and then, the reassemble. So, okay, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will keep them, coming as quick as I can. Thank you much.